Welcome to Bridges here at cbrc.tv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers around the world.
Hi, good evening, Dr.
Welcome to Bridges here at cbrc.tv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our viewers around the world.
Hi, good evening, Dr. Evelyn Songko at sa mga viewers ng ating Bridges. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Again. And hello, good evening, good morning, or good afternoon to our viewers on Bridges here on cbrc.tv.
Hello, welcome to Bridges here at cbrc.tv. I'm Evelyn Songko, and my co-host tonight is actually a very young professional, Chito Maniago. This program is brought to you by the UST Education High School Alumni Association, and of course we thank Mr. Arnel Ocampo, who is the president of the EHS Alumni Association. This is also brought to you by the UST Alumni Association Inc., the IPM, Philippine Baking Institute, and Be Extra. So to all our viewers, good evening. And of course, yung mga viewers natin dyan around the world, good morning or good afternoon. And Chito, good afternoon. Good evening na pala, Chito. How are you, Chito?
Hello, Professor Songko. Good evening po sa inyo and of course to all our viewers. And of course, Mommy, no? Happy Mother's Day. Alam niyo naman po, I consider you my second mom. Same as the thousands of Thomasians na talaga naman pong mentored by you, ma'am. Happy Mother's Day.
Oy, maraming salamat, Chito. Sabi ko na nga ba, hindi mo makakalimutan magpugay sa mga nanay. And syempre, no, sa iyong mother, di ba? I'm sure binati mo kanina at alam ko, napakalaking effort na gagawin. Kasi alam ko, ikaw very sweet ka eh. No, kaya ngayon, Chito, dahil Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng ating mga mothers around the world. Okay ba yan, Chito? Masaya ka today, ha? Blow out ka.
Opo. That is correct.
Well, oo. Dahil Mother's Day ngayon, our guest is a mother. Chito, ikaw ang mag-introduce, ha?
Sige po, ma'am. Of course, I'm truly honored to introduce our guest, our resource person for tonight, Ma'am Songko, no? So our guest for tonight po is Miss Elena Marie Ginia R. Domingo, a woman of great inner strength. Miss Ginia is a symbol of a great metamorphosis from rags to riches, from a weak voice to a powerful voice in the automobile and auto industry. Ayan, si Ma'am Ginia po graduated from the UST Education High School and finished her BS Commerce major in economics at the UST College of Commerce. Coming from a humble family, of course, her mother was an inspiration. She was the president of the Colombian Autocar Corporation, the exclusive distributor of Kia cars in the country. And from being the moving force behind the rise of Kia's car popularity in the Philippines, she became the woman behind the revered luxury cars Ferrari and Maserati distribution in the country. Wow, wow na wow po, Ma'am Songko, no?
Oh, yes.
She is the president of the Filipinas Auto Group Incorporated that is launching the Dongfeng brand in the Philippines. Miss Ginia was a recipient of the Thomasian Outstanding Alumni Awards in Business in 2016, the highest award given by the University of Santo Tomas to its alumni. She was also a recipient of the Totus Tuus Award. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Ginia Domingo, a mother and a career woman. Welcome, ma'am, to the show. Kamusta po
kayo? Hi, good afternoon. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Hello, Miss Songko. Magandang araw po. Hi, Chico.
Wow, ang saya-saya naman namin dahil dumating ka sa show na to. And you found time, to be with us.
Naku, ma'am, para sa UST. Para po sa UST.
Naku, Ginia, baka gusto mong batiin yung mga classmates mo dati. Sa Education High School, naku, mega support sila sa'yo. At saka sa College of Commerce. Sige nga.
Sige, ma'am. Actually, extend ko na po as far back as grade school. Batch 1977, Section D, kay Miss Duff. Yan po ang aming classifier. Tapos in high school po, batch 81, Section 4R1.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oo. 4R pala siya, regular. Yes. Oo. Kasi nung araw, sa EHS, merong pilot, merong regular ng 80s. Umina yung kanyang internet. So, si Miss Ginia, she belonged to the regular class. When yung last ayan na, okay na siya. Bumabalik na, ayan na. Very nice.
Sorry, ma'am. Naglolo ko yata. No, unstable yung signal.
Okay lang, ina-explain ko kung ano yung 4R.
Opo. So, tapos college, tinuloy-tuloy ko na. College of Commerce, major in Economics. 4E3M. Mid-session.
Alala mo,
Section 3, opo. So, shout out. I sent them our beautiful poster. So, hopefully some of them are able to watch also.
So, sino yung pinaka-classmate mo na alala mo, hindi mo nakakalimutan? Body mo talaga nung araw.
Sa college po, he's back here na. He was in the States for a while, si Roger De Leon. And then, yun pong sinabi ko sa inyo, my closest friend is Ida Alzaga Pua, whose husband is a student of yours.
Yeah, that's true.
Si Peter, opo.
Yeah, talaga.
Small world po talaga.
Peter po, ayan. Oo. Favorite place mo sa campus nung araw?
Actually, ma'am, when na-brief ako and I was informed nga, no? Ang tagal ko po sa UST di ba? So I don't have one favorite place, but I do have one very memorable place. And that's Area A, yung grandstand. Ang tawag po namin nung time namin, Area A.
Bakit Area A tawag nyo?
Kasi po ang Area B is that field just outside the College of Education and the College of Engineering. Yung pong kung nasaan na ngayon yung gym, that was also an open field, di ba po? Area B yun. So Area A yung grandstand, Area B yung nandun sa malapit sa Edo.
Oh, yes.
So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's memorable because ano po ako I was a member of the high school varsity volleyball team.
Really?
So, ang tapos ng class namin 12:15 in the afternoon. Ang start ng training 12 noon. So, wala na ako talaga. Pagdating namin doon sa grandstand, tas the grandstand is in Pinoval, and Educ, the building is in Forbes, or ano na po ba ngayon ang Forbes?
Lacson.
So end-to-end yun, ma'am, di ba? So yung lakad, takbo, halo-halo na yun, gutom ka or kumakain ka habang tumatakbo. Pagdating mo, late ka na talaga. So we will always do that. Mga 3 jogging po yun dun sa Area A. Doon, yung ikot na yun, yung perimeter na yun. Kaya hindi ko makalimutan yun. Lahat ng test of character doon po namin na-develop.
Si Chito may favorite din yan eh. Di ba, Chito?
Opo, ma'am. Yung favorite ko naman, Ma'am Songko, is of course yung area sa malapit sa Arc of the Centuries. Di ba? Pag naglalakad ka doon, parang kang nasa Europe eh. Ang makikita niyo po yung building, di ba? Ang sarap pagmuni-muni. Ayan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Opo.
That's true. Lagi ka siguro doon pag hapon na. Ang sarap maglakad doon. Di ba?
Yan, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, yan, ma'am. Nakaka-relax. Which leads me to my question, Ma'am Ginia. If I may ask po, ano po ang fond memories na matatandaan nyo during your student days, no? Sa College of Commerce, nung high school student po kayo? Ano po yung natatandaan nyo talagang nakakapagpangiti po sa inyo, ma'am?
Isa lang talaga. It's really the teachers and the professors. Nabanggit ko to kay Ma'am Songko kasi ang principal namin noon sa Edo, si Miss Gonzales. And si Miss Gonzales, we fondly called her Hitler. Kasi talaga naman sobrang disciplinarian si Miss Gonzales, you know, bless her soul. But she was just very strict. But she was a very good and kind woman. So, yun yung talagang lasting impact sa akin ng EDOC. It was really the discipline. Oo. Pag UST po kasi ang binanggit sa akin, EDOC ang naaalala ko. Kasi talagang second home ko siya. Alam niyo naman, pag high school, maraming angst, maraming pinagdadaanan, ganyan, di ba? So, EDOC was it provided me the environment. Talagang fitted to my personality, tsaka pati yung pagkatao ko. Kaya malaki po talaga yung pasalamat ko sa EDOC. Sa college naman, again, it's the professors. Kasi yung mga professors ko noon, I love my Spanish professor, si Senora Gonzalez. Yun yung pangalan niya. Yes, I love her. And then my economics professors, si Mr. Villasis, si Mrs. Abara, si Miss Pulumbarit. I don't know her married name now, but my economics professors really helped me have an easy understanding of economics. You know, it can sound complicated, but they were really inspiring. And then my theology professors, actually, Mr. Kinabo and Mr. Fiadakan. So they provided the balance, yung science and faith. So yun ang lasting impression sa akin sa College of Commerce. It's, USC as a whole, it's really the teachers and the professors.
Well, I like that, what you said, the science and the faith, no? Nakakatuwa naman yan. Pero actually, I really am interested, no? Because, you know, you were really highly inspired by your mother. So curious ako, how did your mother inspire you?
Okay, in the house po kasi, yung personalities ng parents ko are yin and yang. Talagang polar opposite sila. My dad was, siya yung maingay, siya yung disciplinarian, siya yung namamalo. But my mom was a very quiet, kind, genteel woman. But she was very, very hardworking. Actually, my mom, when she came to Manila, she was just a high school graduate. Nagtuturo siya sa probinsya, and then she got employment in a government office sa Insurance Commission dahil kakilala or kamag-anak nila yung one of the officers there. Pero hindi siya ma-promote. So sabi niya, kailangan kong mag-aral kasi kung hindi, clerk ako habang buhay. So she persevered, ma'am. Talagang graduate siya ng college. I was in grade 3. So she was like 44 years old. But in between that time, because money was tight, buhay po natin yan talaga sa EDOC, di ba? So magaling tayo ng mag-balance ng pera dahil ganun tayo lumaki. Money was tight. So before she continued her college course, nag-enroll siya sa Samsung Tech yata yun, para mag-dressmaking. So yung lahat ng uniform ko, lahat ng damit ko panlabas from grade school, high school to college, kung hindi hand-me-down yung mga polo at t-shirt ko sa mga kapatid kong lalaki, tinatahi ng mami ko yun. So nag-aral siya talagang manahi para siya yung gagawa ng lahat ng uniform para makatipid. So mangyayari, bibili ako ng isang set. Bawa first year college, di bago ang uniform, bibili ako ng isang set, gagayahin niya yun. Tapos, tatahin na lang niya ako ng mga susunod. It happened in grade school, in high school, and in college. So talagang, and nary a complaint. Wala kang maririnig na complaint. She would just whistle and hum while she's like doing her chores or kung ano man po yung ginagawa niya. Kaya talagang sabi ko, wala akong karapatang umangal, wala akong karapatang magsalita ng hindi maganda kasi wala akong nakitang ganun eh. And my mother made sure that I only saw acceptance, patience. Kasi, and she's a very prayerful woman.
Oh.
So, opo. Dinadala niya ako sa simbahan.
Talaga? Ano yung character niya na sa tingin mo na paano mo? Ano yung character trait galing sa mother mo?
Temperance, I think. That's the word. That's the word. Temperance. So, she basically taught me through example and through words, self-restraint, self-discipline, self-control. I remember when I was in high school growing up, so I felt so bad because my father was nagsisermon as usual, yung ganun, konting kibot mo, may sinasabi. So I felt so bad. Sabi kong ganyan, parang ginagawa mo na nga yung lahat ng ginagawa mo. I do my chores, I come up with good grades and all that, pagagalitan ka pa. You know, yung ganon. So my mom was telling me, you are in a better position to understand your father. So you have to take that position. Hindi mo siya pwedeng pagsamaan ng loob kasi dapat naiintindihan mo siya eh. Kasi, mas ikaw yung, my father kasi ma'am, hanggang grade 3 lang. Then the war broke out. By the time na bumalik yung gera, he was turning 16 years old. He needed to work already. So, hindi na siya nakapag-aral. So, inano na lang niya yun. He loved books. He would read books. He taught himself to speak English kasi alam niya kailangan malaman dahil Amerikano na yung dumating after the Japanese. So pati yun, kailangan maintindihan ko, sabi nga ng mami ko, dahil alam ko yun eh. So alam ko rin dapat kung saan nanggagaling yung father ko. So temperance is the best trait I would like to say that my mother left me with. Yun yung tinuro niya sa akin.
Very nice. So, iba talaga yung mga nanay. Ano po, Ma'am Songko?
Ay, iba po talaga.
Mama's boy po ako.
Tama yan, Chito. That's what I tell my son. Do not be ashamed that you are a mama's boy. That's what I taught them.
I have always believed dun po sa sinasabi sa Bible to always honor your parents. No? Dahil walang... success is nothing if you do not honor your parents. Anyway, ma'am, I have a question po. I'm curious to know, kayo naman po, how are you as a mom? How did you raise your 2 children, Ma'am Ginia?
About my 2 children, kasi I got widowed in 2004. So that's like 17 years ago, no? So, whenever I'm asked how I raised my children, ang laging sagot ko is, one, you always have to have a plan. So, you always have to have a plan, stick to that plan, and execute it well. It's like a management course, but it worked well for me. And then second, you have to surrender yourself talaga sa puong may kapal. Kasi when my husband passed away in 2004, I was left without any household help for 5 years. I work in Santa Rosa, Laguna, and I live in Katipunan here in Quezon City. Wow. And my children studies also here in Katipunan. So imagine they were 11 and 9 years old when Raymond passed away, diba? So ibang klaseng planuhan ng kailangan mangyari. Kailangan lahat ng oras nagkakasundo. My children shouldn't miss the bus pa uwi kasi I'm so far away. I'm in Santa Rosa, Laguna, diba? I cannot just come rushing if I need to pick them up. So there was a lot of planning involved and there was a lot of trust involved. So my children learned at a very young age to fend for themselves. Of course, syempre pang mga 12 years old and 11 years old muna hanggang sa they got older and then you gave them more responsibilities. Samawa, you can dial the number where the food will be ordered and then I will pick it up on the way home. Tas, hindi pa nun uso yung delivery I can pick it up. And then nauso na yung delivery, okay na sila. Kilala na rin sila nung mga regular food outlets that they order from. Yun naman yung maganda dito sa Katipunan because you're in the university belt. Maliban sa may mga masasamang nangyayari, but more often than not, the outlets are very careful kasi alam nila mga estudyante yung mga clients nila. So, disciplining my children, kasi I kid you not, ang babait ng mga anak ko Siguro nakikita din nila na it's only just mommy, di ba? So my kids didn't give me any headache. Well, of course, there's the time na they would rather play their games. Ayaw mag-homework, ayaw mag-rest, matulog, hindi kumakain kasama. But I think that's all part of it. Diba? Sa akin kasi ayaw mo kumain, magutom ka. Pag nagutom ka, kumain ka. Yung ganong tough love ang nangyayari. And it was few and far in between. Ang naalala ko lang na naging concern was halimbawa homework. Yung Pilipino, basta Tagalog, nahihirapan sila. So 11:00 na ng gabi, nagtuturo pa ako na kung paano nila sasabihin sa Tagalog. Yung mga ganong klase lang. But as far as matigas ang ulo, tumatakas, pinapatawag ako sa school, never happened for my sons. They grew up to be very responsible kids. I'd like to think because nakikita din naman nila na wala din silang nakikita na paggagayahan ng bad example, I guess, no? Ang nakikita din nila is yung training sa kanila na this is your allowance for 1 week. Pagkasyahin mo yan na talaga yan. You know, they learn how to budget their money, tapos later on 1 month. But other than that, wala talagang, I cannot think of anything specific that would require disciplining my children.
So it's really more, that's the kind of discipline that you had with them, no? You understand one another and therefore you are able to give examples to them. The way you are is actually the discipline that they got, no? Napakaganda. Kasi nagkaroon talaga kayo ng deep relationship ng iyong mga anak. Wow, Chito, yes?
Yes, that's very nice, Ma'am Songko, no? And Ma'am Ginia, if I may ask, no, nung nag-aaral pa po sila, and of course while they were growing up, I'm sure you were quite busy as a career executive, as a career woman. Paano po, for example, yung mga school activities nila or yung mga parents, teachers association meetings, etc. Were you able to, to join and be with your children?
Wala ka namang choice. Talagang you have to make time. It helped that I'm type A personality siguro, tsaka multitasker. I think women are naturally wired that way, di ba? Marami kasing roles talaga tayong tinitake up, di ba? So yes, I remember grade 5 yung younger son ko, si Francis. he went to me and said, "Mom, teacher said I have to ask you to become class parent representative. How can you say no to your son?" And it's teacher said, di ba? So I became a class parent representative for his section when he was in grade 5. So, yun, medyo okay yun kasi there's already a structure, di ba? May schedule. And I work well kung merong structure tsaka may schedule. So, okay yun. Ang challenge really was attending all the parent-teachers meetings and the school programs. Siyempre, yung mga awarding, no-brainer din yun. Wala talagang usapan tayo doon. Papakita at magpapakita ako doon, di ba? Pero yung parent-teachers, the challenge was, magkasunod kasi yung dalawa kong anak. There's 1.5 years difference. So kung grade 5 yung isa, grade 4 yung isa. In their school, iba yung building ng grade 4, iba yung building ng grade 5. So pag parent-teachers meeting, lilista na ako dun sa classroom ng grade 4 ko. Tatakbo ako dun sa kabilang building. Lilista din ako dun sa classroom ng grade 5 ko. Tapos titignan ko kung alin yung mas malapit na number. Kasi di ba, nakalista ka naman. So doon muna ako sa mataas na yung number ko. If I am number 4 dun sa isa, pero number 7 ako dun sa kabila, doon muna ako sa number 4. Pero kung mabagal to, tatakbo muna ako doon kasi baka mabilis yung number 7. So yun lang yun. But it became easier when both of them were in the same building na. Kasi grade 5, grade 6 na yung isa. So it became a little easier. Bale, floor na lang. 1 floor na lang yung difference nila. Yun na lang yung tinatakbo ko. I didn't have to run all the way nung quadrangle nila para pumunta dun sa kabilang building.
But makita mo talaga yan, Ginia? Yung motherhood together with your career. You know, you're rising in your career, tapos yung motherhood, hindi mo pa rin pinababayaan. Talagang sabay sila sa buhay mo. Multitasker ka nga talaga, no?
Opo.
Talagang superman. And hindi pala, superwoman, super mother. Ano ngayon ang advice na mabibigay mo? Ano mga advice na mabibigay mo sa mga working mothers like you?
Yung pong sabi ko kanina, you have to have a plan. Actually, even before I got married, ma'am, may plano talaga. Sabi ko, I will get married when I'm 28 years old. Tapos, I will have 2 kids. So, nakaplano sa akin yon. So, it was simple in my head because it was clear in my head and I'm like, as I execute.
Ganyan talaga, pinaplano mo yung buhay mo. Kita mo naman, Chito, ikaw ba, pinaplano mo ba ganyan?
It's very important. Lalo na sa panahon ngayon, Ma'am Songko, di ba?
That's true, that's true. I think ang mga mothers talaga ngayon, ibang klase because they have to really face many challenges. Especially now that it is pandemic, no? Ang mga mothers talagang tinututukan ang kanilang mga anak sa online learning, di ba? Marami sa kanila nag-tutor ng anak nila.
Exactly.
Halos actually sila na rin yung teacher, no? May mga pamangkin ka online. Oo.
Opo, like pag kami ma'am, syempre kompleto kami sa bahay sa Pampanga. Like for example, ako po at saka yung ate ko, we are working from home as well. So alam niyo po 'yun, parang yung pagkain, lunchtime, and dinner time, we're always looking forward to that because of the pandemic. Kompleto kami ngayon sa bahay. So, kumbaga, nag-step up po talaga lahat ng mga nanay ngayon. No? I mean, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So, talagang hindi po natin matatawaran yung contribution talaga ng mga nanay po natin sa kani-kanyang mga pamilya natin.
That's true. At ang mga nanay, when it comes to the housekeeping, when it comes to preparing and rearing the children, napakadaming role na ginagawa ng mother. And for some mothers who are not actually employed, at times, mukhang nakakalimutan yun Kasi ang pagiging nanay, unpaid, di ba? Unpaid ang pagiging nanay. ang pagiging nanay ay talagang out of love. Diba? Out of love
Correct.
yan. Kasi kung walang pagmamahal, mahirap maging nanay. Plus, nanay ka na, magandang, magaling na wife ka pa. So, ang isang babae ay talagang iba siya. Siya ay isang miracle, isang gift ang isang nanay. Di ba? So, ayan, eto na yung ating isang gift. Okay. Ano naman ang masasabi mo dun sa sa mga pagpatuloy mo nga, Ginia, yung iyong advice sa ating mga working mothers?
Opo. I was about to say, you have to embrace it. I'd like to think motherhood is a decision kasi, ma'am, eh. Hindi siya, pwedeng basta nangyari. Pwede naman mangyari yon, pwedeng aksidente. But in my case, it was a decision. And when you say working mothers, in my head, those are two action words. Mother is a 24/7 job. Working, dinagdagan mo pa na working ka, di ba? So, alam mo yon in your head. So, you have to expect the worst. At least, mentally, physically, socially, emotionally, prepared ka na mangyayari yon. That's why it's very helpful that you have to have a plan, as I was saying, kung madiskaril yung plan, you just have to prepare for the worst and have a plan B. That has worked well for me. Now, as for young mothers, mahirap po kasing when we say young mothers, is it because of age or because they're just starting mothers? For young age, sana naman it was a voluntary or a personal decision. That's why they are a young mother. Kasi that's like 50% of the job already. Kasi alam mo yung pinapasok mo. It becomes difficult kung aksidente. Yun po, mahaba-habang usapan, mahirap yun. But I'd like to talk to those who personally made the decision to become a mother. And they're just starting. As long as klaro sa isip mo na hindi ka na single, mag-umpisa ng pamilya, magiging nanay ka, you're already halfway through that door of motherhood. Kasi nakaprepare ka na mentally. Susunod na dun yung physical, emotional, and social. And kadalasan naman po, sumasabay yung mga kaibigan natin So may mga kaibigan din tayong magiging support system. Kasi either naging nanay na sila or magiging nanay din sila. So, you have to rely on that. No? Continue your life outside of the motherhood. Kasi kailangan mo rin yun Kailangan mabalance. And again, as I said, have a plan. Kailangan meron kang plano.
Nako, talaga naman,
Very nice.
You have the combination of the career woman and the mother. Diba? Para talagang you really manage.
Mahirap yan, ma'am.
Oo, diba?
Ay, tas ma'am, dadagdag ko lang po. Kailangan din, klaro sa'yo, kasi dadating sa point, mamimili ka Nanay ka o nagtatrabaho ka? Kailangan klaro sa isip mo, nanay ka.
No.
So, if you come to that decision, that point, you have to choose nanay ka. Kailangan itong trabaho, ayusin mo para masuportahan yung pagkananay mo.
Wow, this is so nice.
Hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-explain, but in my head,
Powerful word.
It's very, very clear, that you are working because you are number one to you is your family, and the work is second. That means you're working because of your family, so hindi nalilito. Hindi nalilito yung priority mo, yung pamilya.
Kailangan ko klaro. Kailangan po klaro yun. Kasi I've had instances that I am talking to my superior or my boss, and of course, I am coming from a position na I am a good worker, na I am appreciated in my job, di ba po? Kaya pag nagsalita ako at nagsabi ako na, I'm sorry, can we move that to another date or whatever because my son asked me to be in his school or do this or something. I am coming from a position na, okay, sige. Kasi alam naman nila na magagawa at magagawa ko yung kailangan nilang ipagawa. Or nagawa ko na yon, for example. It's just a matter of follow-up or something. Kaya nga po, ang sinasabi ko lagi, kailangan may plano. Kailangan may plano ka para whenever you come to that place na kailangan ka magdesisyon, maalanganin ka, you are still in a position of strength. Para meron ka pa rin boses. Opo. Para may boses ka pa rin. Opo.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I agree with you 100%. Chito, baka naman at this point, baka naman meron na tayong mga shoutouts dyan. Gusto mo, basahin na natin? Baka may mga greetings kay Ginia. Basahin na natin yung ating mga shoutouts. Oh, kanina nakikita ko na nag-a-appear dyan Nasaan na ba yon? Siguro kailangan nating mabasa. Ayan. From Chito, nasaan ka na? From, eto kay Ellen. Si Ma'am Ellen, yan ang president natin ng Faculty of Pharmacy, Happy Mom's Day daw.
Ay, maraming salamat po. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
And of course, si Marie, Happy Mother's Day sa lahat ng mga nanay. Nako eto pa. Si Ma'am Ellen, si Attorney Ellen, Happy Mother's Day to all mother. Yes.
Yung picture, bakit po yung dalawa kong anak nandito?
Oy, si Ginia. Eto Happy Mother's Day daw. Teka lang. Ay, iyak ako. Ginia, sige. Teka lang Chito, wag nating basahin muna kasi meron tayong dyan Meron diyang mag-greet kay Ginia. Pwede nyo nang ipalabas yung mag-greet kay Ginia. Ginia, Ryan.
Okay, so this is our greeting for our mom, Ginia.
I didn't know.
So Arnel was hardworking enough to get in touch with the both of us, and hopefully it's surprising that we're actually recording something for you. Hopefully it does go to plan and you see this for Mother's Day. So what it means to be a Thomasian Nanay, we do know that that's what the talk is about. And I would say that it's her upbringing, her experience as a Thomasian is really are bringing a sense of down to earth and homeliness in the way that she brought us up. It's a little odd because whenever I go to UST, I do feel that weird sense of home. I don't know if it's specifically because of my experience with our mom, but she definitely did bring a great sense of making a home for us as we were growing up. And I believe that being a Thomasian Nanay is something that really her experience as Thomasian, rather, is what really helped her be a great mother for us.
And beyond her Thomasian experience, honestly, she has gone above and beyond to provide for us. I remember a quote from her is that she has grown up in poverty, and she basically looked at her surroundings and said, I don't want this for my family. I don't want my family to live like this. And that has been her drive, her goal for her entire life. And to us, that is basically everything. That is everything she is to us. She has provided for us. She has gone above and beyond. She is as any mother. She is a single parent, and she has been so driven to provide for not just me and my brother, but essentially her family. And there is no better picture of a mother, in my opinion, really. And so, yeah, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. We hope this surprises you again, and we hope you're having a good Sunday as you're watching this. And I'll see you definitely at home. All right.
We hope this surprises you
again. Thank you. My son is here. Francis is here. I have beautiful flowers.
Wow. Happy
So
Mother's
heartwarming.
Day. Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Okay,
Ang sweet
Ginia,
naman.
what is your final message to our viewers?
Okay. Grabe. You know, my sons don't surprise me. Wala talaga. Grabe. Kaya pala sabi ko, ba't ang ganda ng flowers ko today? Tsaka bakit meron akong cake? Parang what's so special about Mother's Day today? Ito pala may mga surprise pa sila.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, for my message, and this is all coming from my experience, no? It differs from mother to mother. But sa akin kasi, number one, motherhood was a decision. I wouldn't have gotten married if I didn't want to have a Ramon Manuel and a Francis Roy. And my children knows that. We're very open to each other. So, but hiningi ko yun talaga sa Panginoon eh. Sabi kong ganon. Gusto kong magkaanak, gusto ko Lord, 2 lalaki. Hiningi ko rin si Raymond, my late husband. Hiningi ko rin sa kanya, binigay niya si Raymond. So, one, yun nga, decision siya, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, ako yung nagpasya, ako yung may gusto. Kasi choice ko yun eh. Tapos pangalawa, motherhood is a gift. Kaloob ng Panginoon. Regalo yon. So, in my head, Tagalog ko lang siya pwedeng sabihin, no? In my head, isinasakatuparan yung paglalang ng anak ng, yung Panginoong Diyos, gusto niyang merong tao. Saan dadaan yon? Sa nanay, di ba? So, it's really a gift. So, pamamagitan ng pagiging ina na isa sa katuparan natin yung kagustuhan ng Panginoon. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why you give birth to your kids. So, so unang-una, choice yun. Pinili ko, sinabi ko, Lord, bigyan mo ako ng Raymond. Binigyan niya ako Raymond. Lord, bigyan mo akong Ramon Manuel tsaka Francis Roy. Binigyan niya ako nun. So, talagang ginusto ko yun, binigay niya sa akin. Walang ibang sa isip ko the only answer that the Lord will accept is that for me to become a mother, a nanay,
Wow. Yeah.
isang ina.
Thank you so much.
That's ganun lang kasimple.
Yes. Really, I believe that indeed motherhood is a gift, and that motherhood is really our participation in what God wants us to do. And whatever is the will of the Lord, we as mothers are actually instruments of God's will. Thank you so much, Miss Ginia. We are so proud of you. Chito, yes?
Yes, thank you very much again. It's a pleasure listening to you this afternoon, ma'am. And I think the UST Education High School and its President, Mr. Arnel Ocampo, maraming salamat po sa UST Alumni Association Incorporated. And of course, to our fellow alumni, follow us on Facebook, UST Alumni Association Incorporated, and visit our website, ustalumniassociation.org. And please support our Thomasian Alumni Community Exchange or TAC Exchange, our online marketplace where Thomasian sellers and buyers meet. And of course, contact us at our Facebook page po, no, for latest updates. And finally, thank you to the Faculty of Pharmacy Alumni Foundation for buying 10 pieces of Cargasus. Napakagandang storybook po niyan. At of course, they will donate some of their Cargasus to several stakeholders. So,
At yung
yun
mga
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Go ahead,
Yung
Chito.
public schools na interesadong magkaroon ng storybooks na ito, contact Dr. Marilyn Canyo at 0917-820-1103. And individuals who like to purchase the book, you may contact Ms. Cesan Juan at 0917-596-0742. we also have this beautiful set of all Katinko products in a beautifully painted wooden box at the TAC Exchange. And of course, we have souvenir items. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And thank you also to Miss Remy Bucarin for lending us her beautiful painting that we used for our poster. Ang ganda, di ba? And I think it's really, really very awesome. And I'd like to congratulate the UST Faculty of Arts and Letters, who is now celebrating its quincentennial. Oh yeah, ikaw yon. And the Faculty of Medicine and Surgery and the Faculty of Pharmacy, both of them celebrating the 150th foundation anniversary. The Faculty of Medicine will have their opening, the opening actually of their sesquicentennial, imagine, with a mass on May 28 and the unveiling of the commemorative markers on May 29, 2021. On the other hand, the Faculty of Pharmacy Alumni Association also told us that they have launched their coffee table book featuring 150 distinguished alumni of the faculty. And they're going to have several activities. On May 29, I think, they're going to have their sesquicentennial mass. And it's gonna be FB Live. At ang ganun din naman yung sa Faculty of Medicine and Surgery, naka-FB Live din ang lahat ng kanilang mga activities. Nice. So all their alumni are invited. There will be sesquicentennial also program of the Faculty of Pharmacy. And at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the Faculty of Pharmacy will give a send-off to their batch 2021. At ngayon, abangan din natin ang USTAAI 2021 Flores de Mayo live. Ito naman ang handog ng committee ng events na pinamumunuan ni Dr. Rolio Milante. Okay. Thank you to all the officers, members, officers, members, and volunteers of the USTAAI. Let's continue dreaming, weaving, and believing and inspiring. Thank you, of course, to the CBRC staff. Join us once more here at CBRC on Sunday, May 7. On Sunday, when is that? +7? May 9, 7 + 7, May 14. And let's have a good vibe, good feeling, good health with Miss Maria Rosario Tan, who will share with us how to stay healthy, especially now. Remember, health is wealth. Chito?
Naku, ang ganda po niyan. So muli po, Happy Mother's Day, Mami Songpa, and to all our mothers out there. At tandaan po natin, here at Bridges, we do not build walls. We build connections. Connections of people and knowledge.
And here at Bridges, we build bridges of faith, bridges of hope, and bridges of love. Thank you very much, everyone, for being with us. Join us next week. Have a great week ahead. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.
God bless us all.
Happy Mother's Day.